Streetlifting is a sport built on 4 lifts: the muscle up, the pull or chin up, the dip and the squat. You will try to achieve the heaviest weight in each of those 4 lifts with 3 attempts, and then the heaviest total will win the competition.
You want to shine, like you want to be on stage, you want to be the best, you want to be number one.
I have high expectations and goals for me as an athlete.
Antonio had the crown last year, and now we're going to see who will be the heaviest king of the world.
I think it's a better competition of this year.
Hey guys, so I'm Marcel. I'm part of the team of FinalRep, and now we're preparing everything for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. So the platform is being installed, and we're getting a lot of plates, and my part is to be part of the photo and video team. Yeah, so we'll see us tomorrow.
My name is Tim. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Leipzig, one of the founders of FinalRep. And today we host the first World Championship in weighted calisthenics here in Berlin Gold's Gym. We are 3 people right now in this company. One of us is a technical guy, so very focused and very handsome in IT. We have the sports guy, that's Tonio. He's a very good athlete. He also had this idea to found this company. He wanted to bring the sport further. And I guess I was one of the first persons who he contacted to discuss this thing, this FinalRep thing.
We're unpacking the cups for the aspiring world champions. There was a fight to get them. There was a real fight. So yeah, thanks to the internet, they arrived in time, just in time.
Yeah, my name is Tonio, and I'm one of the founders of FinalRep. We found FinalRep in 2020, which was maybe the worst year to start a sports event or a row of sports events. I think the development was quite healthy because we never pretended to be more than we actually are. So we started with a national competition. We proved our skills with a 2nd and 3rd national competition. We evolved by that, and I think now we are on a professional level where we can invite people from everywhere and can be sure they have a great event. And now, of course, it's crazy. I think I don't realize at the moment how big it actually was for us and for the sport. But if I look into the faces of the people that competed here, everybody was like, yeah, I want to be here next year, for sure. And I think hundreds of people watching the live stream think the same way.
The athletes are so engaged to it, partially even way more than with the national championships, and that's great to see. It's an awesome feeling. If you know, it's a lot of work for us, to be honest. It's like 12 hours per day or more, and you see it as a reward, and that's really good feeling.
So if you have a look at our platform, it is, I think, one of the best we've ever had, because we have a competition rack for squats, and what the most important thing is for the grip, because a lot of people struggle to have a good grip on squatting, and this is really important to have a safe stance. Therefore we use this carpet, which is also used for the calisthenics platform itself. We have an adjustable dip bar. If you have a look at our pull-up bar, it's very high because we start with the ring muscle ups for women. Afterwards we will lower it down so people can do bar muscle ups, chin ups, pull ups, etc. If we have a look at the warm-up area, it's quite impressive in my opinion. What I think what we can do better next time is to have more competition racks, so everybody can warm up on the same combo they are going to compete. We have a lot of competition plates for the platform and also those calibrated plates for the warm-up area. And I think this is the best condition you can have as a calisthenics athlete to perform at your peak level.
Jetzt schon.
Tired, exhausted, hyped. It's like, I think it's equal between exhausted and hyped, something like that. We will see. So some things are not sure yet, not done yet, but we still have like 3 hours, I guess, 3 hours left, a bit less, 2.5. Yeah. So and I have to fix some stuff for the live stream.
Hello, we are home gym builders from Germany. We create custom-made fitness stuff, and our newest invention is the adjustable dip column. Here you can adjust the width.
We also will have in our warm-up area like 3 dip bars that are also adjustable, which is very important because everybody is different. It's like having a squat rack that is just one height for everybody, and this doesn't work.
And we also invented the dip film with Tonio, and so we talked to each other, and now we are sponsoring 3 dip films for the warm-up area.
I'm Pauline. I practice streetlifting about 2 years, and I'm with my team, SWAT team, since 1 year, I think. And this is my first international competition.
My name is Jessie. I'm online coach. I'm head coach of the Vegai, the Art of Strength, and I'm here for 2 reasons. First reason is I'm an athlete. I have competed here this morning at the competition, and and I like to introduce you into my online coaching. So I started in 2019 with Bewegerei, and the beginning was personal training, and over the last 2 years it more and more becomes an online coaching, and mainly in strength and calisthenics. For the sponsoring, my mission is to let the people outside know what calisthenics is. Maybe my most intention is to get more women into the sport. And I think I did today a really great job for this.
I'm Sarah, I'm 22. I start with freestyle calisthenics since December 2020. And about last year I begin with weighted calisthenics. So, yeah.
Expectations. I think we will see very, very strong competitors, especially at the women's stage, because women's calisthenics is not as big as it should be, in my opinion. But we have really, really strong competitors in each weight category, and this is very important to show off, like, okay, how much people appreciate the work they put in.
I have fun. The first thing is fun. So yeah, it's the reason I win.
For the men's category, I think it's going to be absolutely crazy because the 66 and the 73 kilo category is stacked as hell. It's completely crazy because, for example, in 2019 when we had our first weighted German championship, we had 2 people achieving a total of 400 kilo. One of those was me, but we were both like of a body weight of at least 100 kilo or above. And now we are talking about people at a 66 kilo category achieving a 400 kilo total or close to 400. So this is absolutely crazy. And also the 73 kilo category it's incredibly strong. Like I think the strongest competitor is going to achieve a total above 450 kilogram, and this is like compared to the German level, completely crazy.
So you took the first place today with an amazing squad, amazing performance. Just tell me, how does it feel?
I feel so good. I am tired, but Alhamdulillah, thanks to God, I am so happy. I am so happy. It's my first competition international.
Wow, amazing. How do you feel representing your country today?
Very happy. Very happy. 1, 2, 3, viva l'Algérie.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Great experience. What we noticed when you move from a national championship, sort of national championship, to an international, you will encounter some stuff that, yeah, it's just different. For instance, I mean, communication is the most important thing in organizing everything, and there are small obstacles we weren't aware of in the first place. But what amazes me is that everybody who is around us is so impressed about what is happening here that they don't really notice these things.
Well, a big future is always if athletes can compete in their sport. And with the first step of an event and like a big step with the world, it's open up for athletes. And whoever is watching the stream or whoever is watching the media stuff or even this interview will probably think about joining this FinalRep movement if they are already kind of like in the powerlifting or kind of like in the calisthenics scene or even just doing fitness.
It's a new sport, and I really like that there's a lot of people with a lot of passion, and I think it's not only for the volunteers and the judges, also for the athletes. It is an amazing chance to get to know each other and to connect through this sport.
Well, first of all, in weighted calisthenics, there is a real energy. You will see it tomorrow when every French athlete will pass. You will see the strength that we all gonna give him to do the best. And then the movements are very spectacular. So compared to other sports, you will see stuff you have never seen before. There will be many good athletes, strong athletes, and it will be a good show. I think it will be a good show.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. But it's also been stressful. So it was quite a long day, and I think People are happy that it's over, but we had so many great experiences and insane lifts.
And what are you expecting from tomorrow?
I'm expecting even more insane lifts, and now we're going to rest a little bit to hopefully not die tomorrow. And yeah, that's the plan. And I think some people want to eat something because they starved almost because they had to judge or stack the weights all day.
The vision of FinalRep to say, okay, we want to have professional sports events to promote the sport, to bring more people competing and training weighted calisthenics and trying to improve themselves and showing how great this community actually is. This vision, we are close to this vision the whole time. Like, we never lost the sight of the vision. And yeah, I'm really proud of what we achieved because it wasn't easy. So we are now in our 3rd year, and I don't think we will be able to earn any money at the moment. So there is like 3 years of work, putting in our own money to create the company, to find the company, and in the end what we get for that is the love of the community. And this is what counts.
I met Tonio, I think it was 2017. It was a friend and we met us at the FIBO, and yeah, this was the first meeting and we loved this competition. We make the setup with Tonio and established it, and also we adapted over the years the parallel bars and also the squat rack and something like that. My colleague David and me founded the company in 2015, and it was the start in Austria, and we built workout parks for the public administrations and cities as well. And now while I'm here in the community, we want to give something back for every event. We love the community and also to improve all the events and competitions together. Yeah.
So yeah, yesterday we saw that I think we're with Bars Flex together one of the only sponsors that are on every FinalRep shirt. So we're here since the beginning, I would say, and we're like providing the event shirts, the shirts for the athletes. For the events, and like of course equipment for the competition for the athletes with dip belts, with chalk, with all of this stuff. So yeah, we are here documenting, representing, and trying to make the event great.
My name is Timo, I'm 23 years old. I've been training for a pretty long time.
Okay, my name is Bartolomew Orchowski. I'm a seaman. I'm trained at sea, at the vessel. What I do here? I win the competition.
I think it's just a deep passion for training. I just love working out and I love the process of getting better and just getting every single detail as good as possible. And then over time all of those small puzzle pieces develop into a bigger picture, and then suddenly you have a 480 kg total. I've been noticing that from time to time people tell me that they get inspired by my lifts or by what I do, and I think that's pretty cool. And when I began with the sport, Micha Schulz was one of my big role models, and now I think I'm kind of for some people becoming such a role model myself, and just representing passion for the sport and being an athlete with my whole heart is my place in this sport.
So today with my company, I'm one of the sponsors. We sponsored some money and some belts for the competition. Next to this, I'm a very, very good friend of Tonio. We've known each other since, I don't know, 6, 7 years, something like that. So yeah, always supporting each other when we can. He supports me with my projects, I support him with his projects. So that's why I'm here, basically.
Who's going to be top? Who's going to be first? And this is something the sport needed really, really hard, because if you look at the other weight categories, there's always one guy winning, and this is not entertaining at all. Like, for example, if you compare the German nationals from the federation and Timo in his weight category, he had like 140 kilogram more than the German national champ. And I wish we had like 3 or 4 people on a very high level in each weight category. And with FinalRep, we can show the path, how it's done, what is possible, and to help people understand, no, 400 kilos, maybe one step, but you can achieve more. You don't have to, but you can.
Baki.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no competition.
My name is Mstilovic Jovan. I come from Serbia, small town called Sombor. I'm currently the current president of ISF Serbia, International Streetlifting Federation. We are promoting street lifting in 4 lifts, 2 lifts, and everything. We do charity work, we work with kids, and so on. The FinalRep is an opportunity for me to compete with the best of the best, and I just had to come here because this is the top of the world. Tonio had the crown last year, and now we're going to see who will be the heaviest king of the world.
Baki versus Theo. In my weight category, it will be pretty exciting too.
My name is Erto Dilan, not Baki. Baki is my surname. I'm a street lifter. It's my lifetime. I'm an athlete, and I do this for about 8 years, 7 years of street lifting, something like that.
In street lifting, that's like the craziest question. It's Baki. It's literally obvious. He's pound for pound the strongest street lifter in the world.
I don't know what, but I can just say I love this. This is what I thinking all the time. The discipline, the love to, you have to keep the work and do the job. So this is what I love and this is what I do. This is my journey. It's my lifetime journey.
Well, I expect from the big athletes that we have some major ass lifts, having the 500 total. I mean, Tony said he can do a 500 total. I have to see that first to believe that.
Yeah, Tonio, well, I know Tonio from many years, so I know he's very strong.
Do you think you will have the highest total in the end of the competition?
Tonio?
Yes.
No.
So who is it gonna be?
Baki.
Yeah. All right.
Like more than 550 kilograms. If he does what I know he can do.
I want to win and to break records. That's it, bro. This is why we are here for make history. So I hope I break all.
Of course, I'm proud, definitely, but it's really hard for me to express the emotions I have after this event, because if I compare it to our first event, where it was way more stressful, but with a smaller event, so there was a lot of new things for me to deal with, but it's awesome. It's really, really awesome, because I had high hopes, but they met my experiences I made here, and the expectations I had, like the dreams to have people being harmonic with each other, like supportive. There was no moment where I thought somebody's jealous of each other's triumph or the success he or she had. And this is, in my opinion, the best base we have to grow the sport. Because if we have it from the beginning with a healthy environment, with showing respect to each other, everybody joining the sport will do it the same, because they don't know it differently. And this is something what is really important for me to keep, because this is what brought me to calisthenics and kept me doing calisthenics for over 5-6 years now. Because even though you have a sport which is performed by a single person, it doesn't feel like you're alone on the platform. And this is something that also can help our society to be just more friendly and supportive to each other.
To give the sport like a platform to grow, that would be my goal. To give it like a worldwide platform where all the calisthenics athletes have a place to be and can do their competitions with our help on a really great high level.
What would be great is if people would come more together for sports. And I guess calisthenics is a very good, sets a very good basis for that. And when it comes to FinalRep, we just try to establish with FinalRep a platform and maybe a name or a sort of movement which brings the people together. It's not that we are in the center as the hosts and we are doing very cool stuff. In the focus there are the athletes. We are just like, we just provide a platform. And for us to see this platform grow by seeing how many people are here and how many people interact with us and support us, that's the most rewarding thing.
Since you are one of the, let's call it OGs in the sport.
Yeah. Warum lachst du?
That's so cool.
The voice is good for an OG today.
Yeah, they call me OG.